Welcome to Sports Bios, where we delve into the fascinating lives of athletic legends, and I'm your host, Howard Closewell. Today, we're going to explore the remarkable journey of Red Schoendienst, a name synonymous with excellence in baseball. With a career spanning over 6 decades, Schoendienst's impact on the sport is undeniable, but to truly understand his achievements, we must first examine the formative years that shaped this extraordinary individual. As we embark on this captivating tale, let us set the scene, a small town in southern Illinois, where the rolling hills and fertile plains stretch as far as the eye can see. It was here, in Germantown, Illinois, that Albert Fred Red Schoendienst was born on February 2, 1923, to Joseph and Mary Schoendienst, the youngest of 6 children. The Schoendiensts were a working-class family, with Joseph employed as a coal miner, a profession that demanded physical labor and resilience, qualities that would later become hallmarks of Red's own character. The economic downturn, with its widespread poverty and unemployment, taught Red the value of perseverance and resourcefulness from a young age. I recall speaking to Red himself about those formative years, and he would often remark, "Howard, growing up during the Depression was tough, but it taught me that with hard work and determination, you can overcome any obstacle." Those words, spoken with conviction and humility, have stayed with me to this day. Growing up in a small town, Red was surrounded by the sights and sounds of rural America, the crackling of baseball on the radio, the smell of freshly cut grass, and the warmth of community gatherings. His childhood was filled with stories of his father's athletic exploits, which sparked a passion for sports, particularly baseball. The Schoendienst family would often gather around the radio to listen to games, mesmerized by the play-by-play commentary and the heroes of the diamond. I can almost hear the static-filled broadcasts, the announcers' voices rising and falling with each pitch, as Red's imagination ran wild with visions of himself on the field. Red's early education took place at the local Germantown school, where he excelled in athletics, showcasing a natural talent that would eventually earn him a spot on the school's baseball team. His coaches and teachers recognized his potential, encouraging him to hone his skills and pursue his dreams. The influence of these mentors cannot be overstated, as they instilled in Red a strong work ethic and an unwavering dedication to his craft. I've spoken to many athletes over the years, but few have credited their early mentors with such significance. Red's gratitude towards those who guided him is a testament to the enduring power of mentorship. The historical context of Red's early years was marked by significant events that would shape his character and future path. The Great Depression, with its widespread economic hardship, taught Red the value of perseverance and resourcefulness. The outbreak of World War II, which began when Red was just 18 years old, would also have a profound impact on his life, as many young men from his community enlisted to serve their country. These experiences, though challenging, helped shape Red's perspective on life, fostering a sense of duty, loyalty, and responsibility that would define his approach to baseball and beyond. The values instilled by his family, the encouragement of his mentors, and the challenges posed by the world around him all contributed to the development of a remarkable individual, one who would go on to leave an indelible mark on the world of baseball. And so, with the stage set for Red's entrance into the spotlight, we find ourselves at the threshold of an extraordinary journey, one that will take us through the highs and lows of a legendary career and reveal the complexities of a man who would become an icon in American sports. In the words of the great baseball writer, Roger Angell, the game is full of moments that are both beautiful and cruel. Red Schoendienst's story is no exception. But through it all, Red's unwavering dedication to his craft, his unshakable optimism, and his profound love for the game will shine through, a beacon of inspiration to us all. As Red Schoendienst's baseball career continued to unfold like a rich tapestry, he found himself at the forefront of a new era in the sport, one that would be forever etched in the annals of history. The year was 1945, and the world was still reeling from the aftermath of World War II, its devastating impact lingering like a specter over the nation. Baseball, however, was poised for a resurgence, with many young players returning from military service eager to make their mark on the game, much like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Red, just 22 years old at the time, was among them, having spent 2 years serving in the Navy. an experience that had given him a newfound appreciation for the game and a deep-seated sense of purpose. As he navigated the uncharted waters of his professional baseball career, Red's journey was marked by moments of triumph and tragedy, of elation and despair. His major league debut with the St. Louis Cardinals on April 16, 1945, was a watershed moment, one that would set the tone for the rest of his illustrious career. The Cardinals, under the guidance of manager Billy Southworth, were a team on the rise, and Red quickly found himself an integral part of their lineup, playing alongside talented players like Stan Musial and Enos Slaughter. Together, they formed a formidable trio, one that would leave an indelible mark on the game. One of the most significant events in Red's early career occurred on September 11, 1946, when he hit his first major league home run off Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Preacher Rowe. The blast, which came in the bottom of the fifth inning at Sportsman's Park, was a memorable moment for Red, one that would be etched in his memory forever. It marked the beginning of a long and storied career that would see him become one of the most beloved players in Cardinals history, a testament to his unwavering dedication and unrelenting passion for the game. As Red's career progressed, he found himself at the center of some of the most memorable moments in Cardinals history. On October 6, 1946, he played a key role in the Cardinals' World Series championship, hitting .300 and driving in 4 runs as St. Louis defeated the Boston Red Sox in 7 games. The series, which featured some of the most iconic players of the era, including Ted Williams and Johnny Pesky, was a defining moment for Red, one that would cement his place as one of the leading players of his generation. But Red's career was not without its challenges. He faced intense scrutiny and pressure to perform, particularly during the 1940s and 1950s, when the Cardinals were competing for championships. The weight of expectation hung over him like a specter, threatening to consume him at every turn. And yet, he persevered, drawing on his mental toughness and resilience to overcome adversity and emerge stronger, much like the mythical phoenix that rises from the ashes. Red's relationships with his contemporaries were also an important aspect of his career. He developed close friendships with many of his teammates, including Stan Musial, who would become a lifelong friend and confidant. The two players often roomed together on the road, sharing stories, advice, and laughter as they navigated the ups and downs of life in the major leagues. Their bond was forged in the fire of competition, tempered by the trials and tribulations of the game. As Red's career continued to unfold, he found himself at the forefront of a new era in baseball, one that would be marked by significant changes and challenges. The game was evolving, with new players, new teams, and new strategies emerging on the scene. And yet, Red remained a constant presence, a rock of stability in a sea of uncertainty. His contributions to the Cardinals organization were immeasurable, and he remained a beloved figure in St. Louis long after his playing career had come to an end. In the years that followed, Red continued to excel on the field, earning numerous accolades and setting multiple records for hits, runs scored, and games played. His legacy would continue to grow, both on and off the field, as he transitioned into new roles and faced new challenges in the years to come. As he once said, "Baseball is a game of moments, and I feel fortunate to have been a part of so many special ones." Red's story was one of perseverance, dedication, and passion, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and achieve greatness. The grand tapestry of Red Schoendienst's life, woven from threads of triumph, perseverance, and an unwavering dedication to the game of baseball. As we delve into the twilight of his playing career, we find a man in transition, yet still radiating an aura of intensity and passion that would inspire generations to come. The year was 1965, and Red's induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame served as a testament to his remarkable contributions to the sport, a crowning achievement that would forever etch his name alongside the greatest players in baseball history. As he navigated this new chapter, Red's role within the Cardinals organization evolved, yet his commitment to the team and the game remained unwavering. He took on the mantle of coach and manager, imparting the wisdom gleaned from his own experiences to a new generation of players. The Cardinals clubhouse, once a domain where he had reigned as a player, now became a sanctuary where he could share his knowledge, dispense advice, and nurture the talents of those who would follow in his footsteps. It was a period of transition, to be sure, but one that also afforded Red the opportunity to redefine himself, to explore new facets of his personality, and to deepen his connection with the game he loved. As the years passed, Red's presence within the Cardinals organization remained a constant, a reassuring reminder of the team's rich heritage and tradition. He would often attend games, sitting in the stands, watching with an eagle eye as the players took to the field. The fans, ever eager to catch a glimpse of their beloved hero, would seek him out, clamoring for autographs, anecdotes, and stories about his playing days. Red, always gracious, always willing to oblige, would regale them with tales of his time on the diamond, of the triumphs and tribulations, of the lessons learned and the friendships forged. And as he looked back on his life, a sense of contentment, of fulfillment, would wash over him, for he knew that he had lived a life filled with purpose, a life that had left an indelible mark on the game he loved. "I have been fortunate to have had so many wonderful experiences," Red would often say, his voice tinged with a sense of gratitude, of wonder. "And the first, am grateful for every moment I spent playing the game I love." These words, spoken from the heart, capture the essence of Red's spirit, a spirit that was at once humble yet proud, reflective yet forward-looking. For in the end, it was not merely the achievements, the accolades, or the statistics that defined Red Schoendienst, but the character, the spirit, and the unwavering commitment to excellence that had driven him throughout his life. For Red Schoendienst was not just a baseball legend. He was a man, with all the attendant strengths and weaknesses, a man who had lived, loved, and laughed, and who had left behind a legacy that would continue to inspire, to motivate, and to captivate future generations. As the first sit here pondering the life and times of Red Schoendienst, I am struck by the realization that true greatness is not merely about achievements, but about the character, the spirit, and the values that drive us to pursue our dreams. It is about the journey, not just the destination, the struggles, not just the triumphs, and the people, not just the statistics. And it is here, in this nuanced, multifaceted understanding of greatness, that we find the true essence of Red Schoendienst's legacy, a legacy that will continue to inspire, to motivate, and to captivate us all. Red Schoendienst's life was a testament to the human spirit, a spirit that is at once fragile, yet resilient, imperfect, yet striving for perfection. And it is here, in this shared humanity, that we find the true connection to Red's story, a story that transcends the boundaries of time, space, and sport, and speaks to us all on a fundamental level. And it is here, in this intersection of sports and humanity, that we find the true essence of Red Schoendienst's legacy, a legacy that will continue to inspire us all, both on and off the field. And so, as we bid farewell to this chapter in our narrative, I leave you with a question. What is it about Red Schoendienst's life, his story, and his legacy that resonates with you? Is it the triumphs, the struggles, or the spirit that drove him to pursue his dreams? That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.